Austin. In terms of other players that kind of are in and around and be in and out of the building, you'll have Guillermo Vicario, who underwent his hernia surgery on Monday last week. You might have seen him linking up with the Italian squad, and then getting caught up in the whole video storm about celebrating Bosnia winning on penalties against Wales. And then final stages of rehab at Spurs, you'll have Kudus, Bentancur, and Maddison, of course. I think his video was a month ago, so he'll be kind of well on from that. And then also you've got the likes of Yves Bissouma. Bissouma did a little photo of him in an empty dressing room I saw today on Instagram at Hotspur Way. You got Ben Davies, Dejan Kulusevski, who we'll talk about. Actually, Ben Davies we'll talk a little bit about later as well. And then Wilson Odobert will be going through a much kind of longer term rehab with his ACL. He was on crutches at the Forest game, wasn't he? So back to Igor. I mean, you know, it goes without saying that only can kind of heart goes out to him and his family for everything that's happened to them in the past week with Mario's passing. Just a horrendous week. On a personal level, in terms of him and his job, I enjoyed dealing with him, Igor. I love the unpredictability of his answers in press conferences and quite dry humour he had as well. You know, I think he would catch me a few times kind of half smiling at his answers because I was like, what? Where is this going? And I think it kind of made him like at least smile a little bit as well. I just like the fact that he knew he was interim boss, so he kind of just didn't really give a beep about, you know, what he had to do and in terms of the media and stuff, but still gave us quite fun and interesting answers. I would say his press conferences were better for us as journalists than Thomas Frank's were. But on the pitch and in terms of in that dugout and on the training pitches, he just couldn't make the impact he wanted. I think from what I kind of gather from speaking to people around players and the like, the way he spoke to them didn't always hit the mark. I think he came in trying to be tough despite his kind of protestations. That wasn't what he was all about. I think he spoke to some of them in a way that just didn't get